Hello, my name is Rasputin Jenkins. Yes, another one of those Jenkins boys. My mother always said I would go far. I just don't think she knew I would go all the way to the internet. I would like to welcome you to my first, maybe my only podcast. What I like to call a new sit down. To this end, I'd like to invite my first guest, James Ray, or as he's known to some, the Phantom Texter. He fancies himself a puppet master.
Hello, Rasputin. I'm happy to sit down with you. Although, the title of Puppet Master may be a bit harsh.
But is it not you who says you pull the strings that move me?
While I won't deny having a hand in your creation and vocalizations, I must go on record as saying I give you as much personality outside of myself as I can.
And how, pray tell, can you manage to do that if all of us so-called creations come from your head? Well, as you may or may not be aware, the human mind is multifaceted. Whereas some people deny and suppress certain aspects of their psyche, I choose a different route. I let my imagination wander. And when it does so, I assign it to sides of me that best represent it. Such as yourself. In a lot of ways, you're a manifestation of my darker moments. Blasphemy! I am unique! I am a scourge of the dark places. I alone stand awake in the abyss. It is I who sit with the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse at the Tavern of Souls. To think that you would think to have a hand in my creation? Utter blasphemy! This is exactly why I asked you here. To call you out. To let all that see you know your trickery.
That's interesting. Because just the other day, I was walking around the house sounding just like you. Although the lighting in my house and my clothes are a bit brighter. I even remember sitting on the couch and thinking, I feel like the dark shroud of death. Next thing you know, I'm a podcast guest with what looks like a creature who is the dark shroud of death.
So you say you dreamed me up? How dare you! One plague upon your house is not enough to purge your audacity. When next I meet with the Dark Lord, I shall petition him. I will cry out to him for justice. And foolish mortal, he will deal with you. He will deal with you most completely. Would you mean this, Dark Lord? Lords of dark and despair. My lord! It cannot be you! Take that vestige away, vile deceiver! I'm sorry, but you really do see I am all of you. From the prettiest, the youngest, and even such as yourself, the darkest. But don't worry, Rasputin. In my imagination and psyche, you have always been lurking about. You've always had some modicum of free reign within your boundaries. But I'm hosting this podcast right now. If I were in your head, how would that be possible? Well, let's just say that my imagination knows no limits. Thinking any harder on it will break most people. Not to mention, there are a few doctors in a certain sanitarium that don't actually know I'm missing yet.
It's all quite funny if you really think about it. But remember, if they get me, they get you. And it's you they most want to get rid of.
I know that dark laughter, my lord, but this cannot be. My mind burns. I beseech you, Texta, torment me no more. You say it can't be. Why not, Rasputin? Can you recall your childhood, your first love? Why, yes, I can. I was born in New York City, and my first love's name started with an A. If we are but parts of you, then what would be her name? That would be Abby. By all the dark, if this is true, then what of me? Why this podcast? What am I to do? No worries, Rasputin. You will always sit in the places most dare not to look. No one does what you do better, and no one bears witness to that more than me. As for the podcasts, you don't really need them. But possibilities are endless, and as I have created many other characters, who's to say that much like your namesake, that you won't rise up again? Then I guess what is left for me to say? Thank you, Phantom Texter, or Dark Lord, for being my guest. So I am to go, for now. But I will go as I came, back to the dark. Back to the places that frighten you when you sleep. In the night of dark and dreary, I haunt the land red-eyed and weary, to view the things that those deny, to understand them left to one such as I. Though cast to dark imaginations I wander, to deal with dark thoughts I ponder. Thank you for visiting yon podcast, listener. To your own mind, don't be a prisoner. But beware, for if I get loose, it will be cooked for you, your goose. Good day, and I hope for you to have a cold, dark night.